Welcome to MTI Films DRS Nova toolset. We were just talking earlier about our DRS toolset along with debris to clean things up, but we also were seeing some flickering in this particular sequence. As I play the shot down, you can see sort of the pulsing inside of this setup. And how can I eliminate that to further improve upon this shot and repair quality that we started with? So I'm going to go back to the beginning sequence by hitting Shift E, and it takes me to the head frame of the brackets of the shot. Shift R takes me to the end. Again, X is play in reverse, double X, play high speed, Shift E takes me to the beginning of the shot. So once you become familiar with these tools inside of the platform with the DRS Nova, very similar across all the modules for player control, speed control, render, preview. It's really then just learning how to actually utilize the functionality within each of the modules itself. So we're going to look at a type of flicker that I call zonal flicker. This isn't the same as, say, a Mistime, where if I were to look at Mistime, I have a couple of shots here that are specific to that, where you can see on the first frame of the shot. Let's go back to this guy here. That sort of printer timing lights hadn't fully engaged, and you get that sort of mistime effect in here. So in the case of this, you just simply draw a rectangle over the frame, and the repair is done. So now I have, the shot repair is gone. If I reject that, I'm back to that mistime setup. Well, the shot that we were working on, the shot over here, let's jump to that sequence here again. This is the shot that I had marked with the brackets around there. I'm going to look at zonal in this case, where I want to actually come over here and show these boxes by enabling the setup here. And this gives me the ability to adjust the boxes in terms of size, the higher the box size for, really intra-frame pulsing, which is not what we're seeing here. We're seeing something, much broader. I'm going to actually set these up at around 6 here. And my temporal smoothing, I'm just going to place it around 2. This is very light pulsing. It's not very heavy, and it's quite large in the setup. We have ghost suppression capability. This is more functional, I think, better served when you're doing animations on 2s, but it's also built in there because you might be doing restoration on animation. So let's take a look at this sequence here. I'm going to go ahead and analyze this, and it's going to play down the shot. It's doing an analysis pass of that flicker, and then from there we can render it. Sequence now. Turn off the boxes here. We'll hit Shift V. Let's full screen here. So we did an auto filter pass. We stabilized the image. We deflickered it. And now there might be a couple of shots that we got to come in and sort of just manually clean up with our DRS tool to clean up some of the debris that was missed. And you can do that, simply just by playing down the shot and looking at, sequences here where you can see debris that, I want to just clean up to further refine this. And we had the ability also, see, this type of stuff that pops up there was not really debris. It's just a light reflection on there, but this certainly on the wall is some mush that I want to get rid of. I'm going to come down here and just sort of play this, and, looks a lot cleaner than what we originally started with. If we were to go back here, again, you have the ability to compare this side by side from the original in our paint mode, which is the next tool we're going to take a look at. We'll do a comparison side by side of our original to our cleaned up shot and show how we can paint back and forth between the two. Thank you.